Mr. Pullard, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On April 7, 2025 in Harris County, Texas.
All right, legal minds, pause right there. You just heard the classic Miranda warning. But here's the real kicker. Even if you don't say anything after that, body language, smell, and presence in a vehicle can still be enough for probable cause. Think that's fair? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Officers theft of chocolate gave a call and an off-duty officer who had detained the defendant and a co-defendant. The off-duty officer was informed by mall security that the co-defendant had stolen merchandise from Zoomies and passed all points of sale and ran out of the store. The co-defendant then ran to a car in the parking lot where the defendant and another individual were located. He blocked in the vehicle and were able to detain the defendant and the co-defendant. Officers found a handgun in the glove compartment of the vehicle. Then stated the handgun belonged to them, and the officers observed a strong odor of marijuana.
The officers what?
Observed the strong odor of marijuana.
Okay.
The defendant did state he had weed or marijuana in his pocket. The officers retrieved a bag of a leafy green substance from the defendant's pocket.
So he's a passenger though, right? Or was he the driver?
I believe he was the driver. Let me make sure that's correct, Your Honor. He was in the driver's seat. That's correct.
Mr. Pullard, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. Can you run his license, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you do in life these days, sir?
I just finished electrician school out in Port Arthur. I just recently moved back to Houston.
Did you get your license or no?
Only thing I have from the school was like an OSHA 10 certification, but and basic training of electrician, but it's more classes I have to take to get
on it, doggone it. What are you waiting for? You know?
It's just a lot. I had a lot of family issues going on with like moving back and forth from Houston and Beaumont. Where I was staying at in Beaumont, our house, during the storm, it messed up, but I was only staying out there because of the school. But now our house is getting repaired.
Are you living here in Houston now? Okay. I'm going to appoint your lawyer today, Mr. Pollard. I don't want you to get in any more trouble, and I don't want you to use. You're not to be in possession of weapons. I'm going to test you 50 days from today. If I find that you're using, it's not going to go well for you. You understand? I don't want you hanging out with the co-defendant in this case as well. You know, you're on a fast track to nowhere. You have the opportunity to get a really good job. Electricians can make, a killing if you do it well and you get on it young. Well, but I'm telling you, this is not a good way to start. Do you understand? So I'm bringing you back in 2 weeks, and I want to see what you have done to further your electrician career. Get back into school, so you can get your license. Do you understand?
Phew, that was a gavel to the gut. The judge is practically begging him to course correct. This moment right here? That's the turning point, where the court goes from punitive to motivational speaker. But will it stick?
Your Honor, his driver's license is eligible.
Great. You may drive as long as you have liability insurance as well. You cannot drive unless you have car insurance. You understand? I'm making that a condition of your bond as well. Okay, so to test in 50 days, no alcohol, no illegal drugs, and back in 2 weeks to see what he's done for school or work. Okay? All right, I'm going to appoint your lawyer today. You're going to sign a receipt with Victoria. You'll meet with Anthony for pretrial services, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box. Are you doing a plea?
No, this is an arraignment, but I also have a plea.
Santimanes?
Is an arraignment.
109 days old.
Yes, apparently we just got hard on this case. Apparently he was supposed to come to his first setting, but he tells me he couldn't get a ride, so he didn't come. So here we are. He posted a new bond. So it's as though we're starting over. So I just need to look at the discovery, and then we'll go from there, Judge. It's a .07, not .076. Expired.
Santimanes, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Judge, on December 27, 2024, a law enforcement officer was dispatched from Clear Street and Allenville Road to back up an officer on a traffic stop. Law enforcement officer had stopped the defendant's motor vehicle for expired registration and loud noise and vibration. The law enforcement officer made contact with the defendant, the driver, and the law enforcement officer observed the defendant spraying cologne over his body several times. He also observed the odor of an alcoholic beverage, red watery eyes, slurred speech, and the defendant stated that he was drinking alcohol at an unspecified time with some friends at a trailer park. The defendant's girlfriend requested they meet, which is why he was crying. The defendant consumed 3 bottles of 12-ounce Modelo beer approximately an hour prior to the law enforcement officer's contact. Steroid spray tests were administered. And the officer observed 4 to 6 on the HGN, 4 to 8 on the walking turn, 4 to 4 on one leg stand. And while administering the HGN, the defendant had a distinct side-to-side sway. During
Did
the
you say side-to-side sway?
correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
During the walking turn, the defendant used his arms for balance for the entire test and hopped to maintain balance for approximately 2 seconds. The defendant consented to a breath test and to .076 and .073.
Okay, Mr. Santiban.
And just like that, the judge pulls the plug. PR bond revoked. Why? Because repeat offenders turn from mistake makers to public risks. Second DWIs are a huge deal in court.
Unless I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. Any prior to DWIs, does he have a license?
He does not, Your Honor.
No prior DWIs and his license is still.
Okay. As long as you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name, you may continue to drive. I am ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using alcohol or illegal drugs, it will not go well for you. I will put you in jail. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you, they can put an immigration detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in there until this case is over with and then you get shipped off to immigration. Do you understand?
Yes.
So your case is now 109 days old. We don't set cases very long after for trial, so get ready. Do you understand? Okay.
Yes.
I'll have you sign a recess with Victoria. After that, we'll have you meet with pre-trial and then you're good to go. Good morning, Mr. Wolf.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On March 7th, 2025, Officer 1 was dispatched to check by a unit at the 3800th block of Revoking Street regarding a minor crash. Officer 1 made contact with Officer 2, who on-viewed a 2 motor vehicle accident. Officer 2 observed the defendant operating a silver Ford minivan and crashed with a black Hyundai Santa Fe. Both drivers were moved to a gas station. The witness observed the defendant driving the silver minivan and stated she observed the defendant crash into her. The officer observed the defendant to have bloodshot, glossy eyes and sluggish speech and poor balance. SFSTs were administered, 6 out of 6 clues on the HGN, 5 out of 8 clues on the walk and turn, 3 out of 4 clues on the one leg stand. The defendant was placed under arrest and read the DIC and he consented to provide a blood specimen. No.
Prior to DUI, just one from with us or any more?
It looks like there is a pending DWI from Galveston County from back in 2021.
Can you please confirm whether that is actually pending now? Because I'm going to have big issues if that is actually pending. Please. I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case, Mr. Wolf. I'm ordering you now. Just take a seat for me in the jury box. I'm not ready to go forward. I want to know if you have an open DWI. Come up, Mr. Wolf. Guys, I have found that there's probable cause to go forward with your DWI second in here. You also have another DWI in another county. Stop.
Okay, that was driver not license. Yes, sir.
I don't want you to say anything. I will appoint you a lawyer today. But it's unacceptable that you continue to pick up cases here, there, everywhere. Unacceptable. And I don't think that a PR bond is the right thing to do. I'm now going to revoke the PR bond and he goes with you. You're a danger to our community. That's unacceptable.
Just drive on.
Stop. I will appoint your lawyer. I don't want you to say anything now. I would like, did you talk to a lawyer? Can you appoint him someone, please? You are not to drive at all. I don't care what you're going, what you need to do. Do not drive. The only thing I'm asking you to do is please don't kill someone on our roads. That's all I'm asking you to do, man. Every single day we have an intox man, an assault that happens because of this.
Fantastic.
Stop. There is probable